Next question, as we keep ourselves rolling along. This question is, how do I start trusting my husband again after an emotional affair and stop secretly checking his phone, etc.? He told me he was starting to have feelings for someone at work. He ended it. However, I discovered more texts and I'm still filled with anxiety.
Yeah, Phil, you and I just recently did a 4-night series about trust that you and your crew are turning into a toolkit that I would strongly recommend to this person. Get the toolkit. But understand, when you trust, you see, we talk about trust, mistrust, and distrust. Trust is predictive. Trust says, I believe that the decisions that you make and the actions that you take will be for the benefit of our relationship or the benefit of me. Distrust is, no, I now have evidence that when you make your decisions or do your actions, it's maybe in your mind benefiting you, but it's certainly not for the benefit of the relationship and not for the benefit of me. Mistrust says, I don't have enough evidence to know either way. Now, what you're indicating is at this point that you distrust and you want to check the phone, those kinds of things. That actually makes sense. But sneaking to do it actually is going to work against you. In that series, and we hope that you get it as soon as it comes out, it talks about calculative trust. Calculative trust is basically a system for rebuilding trust. And so it might be, I need to be able to see inside your phone. I want you to make that available to me. And rather than you sneaking behind his back and doing it, which can really backfire in bad ways, it'll be open and honest when he does that. If he says that means you don't trust me, your response is, that's correct. I don't trust you. You violated my trust, and I don't trust you right now. But I'm willing to rebuild that trust so we can get back to trust. But to go through that, we have to calculate some things that need to occur. That's why we call it calculative trust. Things that need to happen so I can trust you again. So without going into what we did in 4 nights, 2 hours each night, let me recommend that you get that toolkit and that you do build a process with him, even if he resists it a little bit to begin with, saying, no, I want to trust you again, but this is the process to how we get there.
I think there's another piece to this, Dr. Joe, of what we teach in our push behaviors. This does kind of fall under the category. This does fall under the category of hovering. So what are some good recommendations for someone to stop that push behavior of hovering?
Well, the best is if you can get the other person to agree to be transparent and open so that you don't have to. If the individual doesn't do that, then you're faced with a decision. Am I going to trust him or her, even though they will not make themselves completely transparent to me? But I think the worst thing you can do for them and you is to do the sneaky stuff. Because our experience is, whenever you get caught, and ultimately almost everybody does, that when you get caught, rather than being about your spouse's behavior, it's going to be about how dare you violate my privacy. So again, best thing, ask. Get the transparency. Second thing, if he or she refuses that, you've got to decide, am I going to take the risk to trust without any way to check things, or am I going to decide that I can't do that? And if you can't do that, then rather than sneaking, just let him or her know, no, this isn't going to work this way. I have to have reassurance, and I don't want to be the person that's going to be prying and sneaking around. So we have to work out something if we are to continue.
Thanks so much for watching this video. To learn more about this topic, please click here. If you want to learn more about our 3-day workshop, please click here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but also hit that bell to be notified next time we drop a video. We'll see you in the next one.